What's up, guys? We're back here with another video. As always, remember to do the like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that stuff down below. I guess all that stuff helps out. Either way, even if you hate these videos or just enjoy the quiet nature of them, let me know. So I got 11.4.2. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Not only did I get updates to like Apple Music and stuff that I've been waiting for a while, it's a little bit better. I won't lie. So far, I have had one drive in it, and I've enjoyed it, and it was a lot better. Made some better decisions, but there's some other stuff that I want to check out as well, and of course, I want to repeat my ABCD ride that I did when I got 11.3.6 for the first time, and see what's improved. So let's freaking do it. I always like to set it a little lower here just because it's a little community, so you know, 18 miles an hour is probably a little too fast to get through here. Let's see how this goes through this turnabout. This is always the first kind of challenge that it runs into. Let's see how it treats it. Not terrible, not terrible. That's pretty good, actually. That's one of the better ones. Now, it still doesn't slow down for that speed bump. Luckily, I had it set for 12 miles an hour, but yeah, not. I would like it to slow down for more speed bumps. Approaching 2 cars now, and we're clear. That was pretty aggressive. I like that. It started to leave forward as soon as the last car was passing. All right, let's see how it takes this turn. Oftentimes it's had some problems with this. Oh, that was nice and smooth. That was nice and smooth. Okay. Now on this little half circle thing, it often flicks the signal on for some reason. So let's see what it does here. It is learning, but I will say that it's not changed behaviors for stuff like this in a while. But this was different, absolutely, 100%. It's in the right lane. It's ready to turn. That's an improvement right there. I'll count it. All right, Ego is trying to go a little far there when it comes to its stop. And okay, and it's jumping in. Let's go. Let's be aggressive. I like it. All right, coming up on our first turn. I specifically chose earlier in the morning just because I wanted to try to get as much traffic as I could. And so hopefully we'll get some interesting traffic on both the highway as well as here in the village. And here goes our first left. Ooh, that was an early stop. I don't know why Ego's stopping right here. What's going on? That's weird. Come on, Beta. Are you watching? He's watching. Yep. Okay. Now go. It's very wide. The light was red, but it did it. You know, one of the bigger challenges in testing beta is using it when I have my spouse in the car. My wife doesn't really care for it much, mostly because of the random slowdowns. She's riding in the back of the car often with the baby, or even if she's riding in the passenger side, you know, very often it'll see maybe a stop sign on an incoming merging road, or it'll see something that I haven't even identified on the display here, and it'll just come to a very hard slowdown. I won't know. I don't know if it'll happen today, but yesterday, you know, it turned onto a road that it was going to be 50 plus miles per hour, but there was a very short part of that road that it was going to actually ride on. You see, it sees this person getting into their car, but he's on the side of the road. There's not really much of a need to slow down there, at least not to a complete stop like it did. But yeah, it jumped on, and you see it's just slammed onto the brakes there for that turn. That's a little too safe, a little too conservative there. There's a bike rider, doesn't care. Good, because that's on the sidewalk. As it was turning onto that road, it started to speed up as if it was going to go all the way to 54, and then immediately comes to a halt because there's a stoplight where it's going to make a left-hand turn, and just seemed like a bad decision. I would never have done that if I was driving. Oh shit. Well, that was dangerous as all hell. That's often because of my route planning, so I will blame it on that. And I don't know why it's stopping here. This is an merging lane. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Here's a merging. Will it throw a turn signal on? What's gonna happen? It's gonna ride all the way to the end. Ooh, turn signal. Interesting. Okay, that was the correct path. Now it's overtaking because it's not. It's going into a faster lane. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna have to do some more testing. Now this is where having autopilot or FSD beta or nav on autopilot or whatever it is, when you're stuck on the highway and there's bumper to bumper traffic, nothing better than having the car ride for you. Much less stress, much less worries. Now, if you're an aggressive bumper to bumper driver like me, it doesn't act like that at all. I'm hopping lanes back and forth and trying to skip to the front of the line as much as possible. I'm not going to get that with beta, unfortunately. Very good, beta. That was nice. Look, we're over a mile away from the exit and it switched lanes to follow route. Much better choice than last time. And remember, navigate on autopilot used to do that without a problem. But since the single stack, it's been a little weird on the highway. But that was a good choice. Let's see if it uses a signal to exit the highway, because I've seen that as well, where it just goes into the exit lane and never actually signals. See if that's gotten any better. See how it actually works with these folks right here. Okay, signal to change route. I like it. Okay, beta. Good little snaps right here. Well done. So far, that highway drive was really good. Handled very well, including the bumper-to-bumper section. See how it handles this merging. Didn't slow down at all or yield, but all right, good signal. There we go, I like it. It's got to get into the far left lane to make this turn. What's it going to do here? Slows down. Very well handled. Probably be best in this turn. There you go. I like it. Well done, beta. This leg of the trip so far is really good. Go. Go. Oh, I had to hit the accelerator on there. Don't know what happened. And of course I got beeped at. That was bad. That was bad, beta. Alright, let's see how it handles this parking lot. Not sure why it's signaling. Slow down for this speed hump. Very interesting that it knows that speed hump in the parking lot. It absolutely slowed down for it. Very interesting. All right, we've arrived at the next destination. Let's go. Again, sees the speed hump. It sees those, actually I would refer to that more as a speed bump. So it does seem to see speed bumps, but not speed humps, the ones that are a little bit longer and softer. So that's interesting. Oh, that's a very wide turn. Not sure why I did that. It says 30 here, but this is a very small street, so I'm gonna lower that down to 1920. School drop-off thing going on here. All right, let's see what happens here. This is a blind spot turn. There's not often traffic, so it makes it a little easier, but it did creep out pretty well. Took that well, okay. Rando crossing the street. That's pretty appropriate handling. I don't know why it stopped here. That's a green light. It's the same green arrow. Not sure what I was thinking. Well, we made it. Safe and sound. Not gonna need to go all the way back there. We'll just stop it here. And ran right through that stop sign. Is it going to stop on the railroad? Yes. You never stop on a railroad, Beta. I don't know if you guys can see this. I am on the railroad. That was not good, Beta. Turn signal? Again, why is it stopping? The Eagle stop line was showing way before the yield sign. Way to get out of the on-ramp lane. Way to slow down for that turning car. And too fast, too fast. I'm gonna slow this down. Let's leave it. This is our famous tight turn spot, and judging by the map, it still counts this as a left turn instead of just a curved road. It has a turn spot showing on the map, so it may come to a complete stop again. We'll see. It is a tight turn, don't get me wrong, but not one that you should come to a complete stop at, especially in traffic. So I do see it has a stop sign line, and I'm gonna have to hit the accelerator to go. Go. Luckily, not a lot of traffic, so I didn't get a horn, but that is, again, not sure why it's treating that as a stop. Again, I get it. It's a hard left, very hard left curve, but it is a curve. The road does not stop. There is no stop sign. Cars in front of it do not stop. So not sure what it's really thinking there. You know, I'm not sure what Ego's route plan is, why Beta makes that stop. But it does it every time. It thinks that that's a hard left turn. That behavior has not changed. There's cars in front of us, so it's not going to try to run this red light. This is the famous light that was tried to run by 1136. Was it 1136? Maybe 1132. Track the green turn signal. Well done. So actually, if you want to know what the updates to Apple Music were, because it doesn't seem that anyone ever has detailed that. Every time I read about it, what are the updates that came in the 2023 builds to Apple Music? Mostly minor tweaks, right? So fixing a lot of things that just weren't there in the initial release, the holiday release of Apple Music. So they added the Up Next feature, where that wasn't available in the initial release. No reason why it should have been there, not sure why it didn't make it, but they added that, they fixed that. And then the other thing that I've noticed is they made some tweaks. Now, you know, when I return to the car, it remembers the last song I was listening to. It seems like that shouldn't be as big of a deal, but very often with that 2022 build, you'd get back to the car even just a few minutes later, and you have to, you know, choose your playlist all over again, decide what song you want to listen to, etc. So that was a little annoying at first, but it seems like that's been resolved. I figured it would be. It's just basic software to get that fixed up. So I'm glad that they did. Oh, whoa! What are you doing there, Beta? Almost had to disengage there. That was not a good move. But it corrected itself, and luckily the other driver also swerved out of the way. That would be something to keep in mind. Now this is not, I have to disengage here. Beta has no idea what's going on. There's a man in the road directing traffic, and no way Beta was going to understand what's happening. Now these are the nuances that, you know, give me fear of the whole robo-taxi. This is where my bear argument comes in. I'm very bullish on robo-taxi, but you know, my bear argument comes in on weird stuff like this. Like, how in the hell would Beta know to stop and wait? It doesn't even see that there's a vehicle on the road doing whatever the hell it is doing. This forklift vehicle unloading a truck in the middle of the road and stopping all kinds of traffic. It doesn't see that. So not sure how we would ever expect robo-taxi to take over that part. Look at that, 3 Teslas parked on the side of the road. And again, look at this. That's a challenge right there. Not sure how Beta would ever be able to react to that. I will count that as a disengagement. So close to the end of our trip. But it's something that we will have to keep in mind. Always interested to see what it's going to do at this stop sign up here. At what point will it stop? Will it creep forward? So it looks like it's going all the way to the edge, and now it's stopping here, and no creep. It's just going to go, and yeah, it just a little stop. Okay, I like that, and it just goes. All right, not bad. Again, not necessarily the way I would have handled it, but not bad. See how it handles this. There is a stoplight at the bottom of this hill. It's going a little fast, and the light has turned red. All right, let's see if it stays here. Let's watch Ego. I hope you can see that. The steering yoke might be blocking it a bit, but I'm always watching Ego, the Ego strip. When I say Ego, I'm referring to that blue line, like where the car thinks it's going. And I'm always watching that little tail, especially here, because there's a weird 4 stoplight thing happening here. There's a stoplight for the main road, and then there's the stoplights for us that are cutting in here. In 11.3.6, it would see the other 2. Now, oftentimes that was maybe a little later at night, less sun. Maybe the sun is blocking those out so it doesn't see those. Or maybe Beta's just gotten better. It's green, it's still not going. Let's go. I had to force accelerate again. The Eagle line was faded there. Green light. Didn't know what to do. Watch these Okay, good job there. Not sure why the turn signal. Again, this isn't a turn. It's just a slight curve on the road. All right, so we made it. What'd you guys think about that? Much better ride, I would say. Much better drive in total. I mean, to be honest, if it was me, just looking at it, I would say not really any disengagements. You know, typically I would say, hey, I took a 0 disengagement ride there. But if I want to be technical and factual, I did disengage because there was some weird thing happening on the road. There was a forklift jumping in. Some dude was in the middle of the road directing traffic. No vest on. You know, no official guard of any sort. Just a guy directing traffic, stopping people from doing what they're doing, which is driving, and then offloading that truck during that time. So I had to disengage. How would Beta ever react to that? It would have just tried to go around him, because that's how it currently is programmed and operates. So other than that, though, the ride was very smooth. I want to do some more highway testing probably later today. I want to see more of that on-ramp, off-ramp actions, but it did it properly today, right? It did the turn signal. It merged early. It didn't wait to the end of the line. It did it also on a not a highway on-ramp, but the you know, it was a 55 mile an hour route, state route, that we merged onto, off of the highway. It handled that appropriately as well. So, you know, I want to test that some more. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you can see that there have been improvements as we move on. Great job, team, at Tesla FSD. And I'm sure you'll be hearing some more. Hopefully you're familiar with my voice with all the recordings I sent to you guys. All right, this has been great. Remember to hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks to all the people that have subscribed. I'm shocked that there's this many people, but this is fun. I love doing it. I enjoy this. Hit that like button. Leave a comment if you want to see something specific or have any questions. Appreciate y'all. Peace.